With the release of the Mega Raichu X and Y, both looking amazing. My particular preference is Raichu X though. Let me know yours in the comments. I decided to build a deck around Raichu and play it today. For those who don't know, Raichu is my favorite lightning type Pokemon of all time. I remember watching it in the Pokemon movie shorts that came out with the VHS tape or something. I forgot what it was, where they spend a day in like daycare or something, and then Raichu's like a bully in it. If you know, I know it's got a Snubble in it, it's got an Azumarill in it. I always forget the name of it, but that is where I fell in love with Raichu. And since then, it has and always will be my favorite lightning type Pokemon. And I'm so gassed. We're getting 2 megas from it, the Y and X variant. Mate, I am buzzing. Nonetheless, let's get into this deck. It is, of course, centered around the electric way of playing. There are multiple Raichu, by the way, which is just insane. By the way, if I hit a... Oh, yeah, we hit a Carmine. There we go. I was going to maybe pass out this turn, but I'm just going to straight up Carmine here. We are trying to go first and just trying to set up quickly to get playing. And this is exactly what this deck wants to do. Let's do another Pikachu and another Tatsugiri. And then I'll just retreat here into Tatsugiri, attract customers, try and get a supporter card. And we could be talking, it's fine. But yeah, this deck's very terrible, by the way. So it plays all 3 of the Raichu that we have in the format. One of them that does 200 damage straight, but you have to discard all the energy from it. Another one that has I forgot the name of the ability, but it acts as an EXP share. So if there's an active knocked out and has an energy on it, you move it to the Raichu. And does 180 damage for 3 energy. And then the one that does 50 to all Pokemon in play that have a damage counter on it. I think it's all Pokemon or opponents, I don't remember. But either way, this deck includes all 3 of them, and I'm so excited to play it. Especially considering now we have Electric, which can accelerate all that energy into play and bring it back. Yeah, we're looking at a doozy of a little deck here. And we also do have Brave Bangle as well. If you apply that to the Raichu, of course, it will allow it to do the 200 one, 230 damage, the 180 damage one, it can do 210. 1-hit KOing Phesantipides. This deck is a little bit of a monster. I can't lie. It's actually kind of cheeky in terms of hitting some good numbers. But either way, we're playing a Slakin of all things. That's mental. But I'm fine with that. Yeah, so this Thunder does 50 damage to itself. So we've only really got 3 attacks with it before it KOs itself. But either way, that's fine. My top deck here could really determine what happens. Oh, let me read this actually. Each Pokemon, both yours as an opponent. Okay, all right. So that's something I've got to be mindful of. So how do I want to go about this? If I had a Bangle, I would be cooking right here. I don't play Arven. I would like to play Arven, but yeah, now with some hindsight, maybe I should have. We didn't get a supporter card there, so I think what I need to do is just get some energy to thin out. Also, this energy, Generations, perfect for lightning types. And I think what I'm going to do... You still hit a 120 with the Electro Ball. I'm trying to debate what I should be doing here. Should I be evolving into... No, I think I evolved here. Attach for turn. And maybe I don't evolve. Because this is not that good when you are just trying to attack with it early on. It's much more for a late game. If your opponent retreats around your damage and stuff, you can just have this as a sweeper. I don't want to use it right now. So I won't. I will go for a Buddy Poffin though. Actually, is it... I'll go for the 3rd Dynamo. And I highly doubt this Tatsugiri is getting KO'd. Oh my god, the Heaven's Gate has opened up behind me. Lovely. And if anything, it makes me shine. Oh, okay. They get a Hilda. Oh, they could go straight into Slack in here, actually. That'd be quite funny. No, Slack off. Oh, I guess I got a I didn't think about the Fan Rotom with the Jet, bro. Slacking never plays Jet. It always plays Boomerang. Come off it. It is what it is. It's fine. Now I really should have just attached here, evolved here, right? But I don't know. We'll see what the top deck is. Maybe it could be something good. You never know. Go on, give me some juice. Oh, yeah. All right. Never running out of consistency, are we? Yeah. There we go. All right. Do you know, I will evolve this one now because I'm going to go for a Prime Capture Raichu play. Here's to hoping we get 2 cards hit. This is very greedy. Oh, do I go for the Fez? Yeah, do you know what? I will. I'm going to target the Fez. Let's go for it. Bring up a Dynamo. I'm confident. I think we'll get Bangle. I think we'll get ourselves an Oh, there you go. Just look at that. Exactly what we wanted. And it's fallen right into my lap. I'll take that any day of the week. Anything to recover here? Oh my god, I got Night Stretcher. Get myself another one. Actually, change my mind. I'm getting Tatsugiri back. Yeah, I know we could do an acceleration, but honestly, I kind of want to make sure I keep consistency going as much as I can. Let's throw that there. And that's a 210. Oh, absolutely lovely. But that's only just the start. We'll see how things pan out from here. We might have to go for like... Oh, actually, hold on. I was going to say we might have to go for a 120 here and then hope to hit like another 180, but that's not even enough to KO this big boy when it evolves, you know? Oh, they might corner me? I'm okay with that. But I would KO myself, wouldn't I? Oh, that mass is a bit too good for my liking. Do I do it just for the prize card? I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it or not. Nonetheless, I will charge up this Raichu, sure thing, and then just straight research again. Now I'm thinking that I overbenched because I would have been able to get this bad boy out. This other that artwork is beautiful. So now I have to sit here and think. Do I self-KO for the prize card? Honestly, I'm thinking that I do, but I don't know. Do you know what? We're here for some fun. Let's have it. So I'll just go for it. Oh, actually, no, I could have put an energy on the tcglive for a retreat. It's fine. Yes, we did KO ourselves there. But with a 4-card hand, do they really have the slack in play? That's what's going through my noggin right now. Let's see what we get. It's a Pika. I'll take it. And I'll actually throw up a Dynamo. I'm fine with that. They could also just fan rotom, but that means I can Electro Ball and then get myself double Pikachu down and try and set up a Raichu play somewhere down the line. Yeah, they're struggling to get their slacking out. Okay, so we're just prize trading for the time being. I don't mind that. And yeah, now I have to like throw up Raichu where I could have thrown up a Tats to get a supporter, but you know what? Hindsight's 2020, innit? Well, no, I could have thought of that ahead of time. Imagine like it was an unpredictable outcome. What am I on about? Let's double accelerate here. I'm actually going to Dynamo to both the Pikachu and probably this is the move, actually. And then just straight up Electro. I could Ultra Ball to like Thin... But I want the attachment for turn next turn. Let's just Electro Ball. I didn't even realize I was in weakness there. Electro Ball for 240. And as it stands, we just need to hit with Raichu twice to win the game on the prize trade. So I can't bench anything like Fez right now. But I'll take it. I'm having fun. I've got me Raichus right here. Look at the little snoozy fella having a grand old time. As they go for a stretcher to get Fez. You're getting Fez back? Oh, bro. Oh, how I want to get another Bangle boss. We could just win next turn if that goes out. I don't know what to do. You know, I kind of want you to evolve. Want you to KO me. It's going to happen. I can get Tats and Fez down. Is that too greedy? But the odds of boss are actually relatively okay. Well, no, they're not. I've changed my mind. I've only got one boss left. I have 2 boss, 1 counter, 1 prime. So now that I think about it, the boss is low. I'll still promote Tats. I might Ultra Ball if I get a top deck that's Ultra Ball worthy just to have a check in the deck because we could just win next turn. Bro, I'm going to take that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could still do a 2-hit KO play. Like, that's still a possibility. Listen, if I can get the KO now, I'll take it. Okay, Stretcher. I actually do want to play that. Do you know what? Maybe I'll just go for the 2-hit KO. It seems like that might... But they could Turo. Oh, they could Turo and, like, Ignition or something, you know? Oh, I don't know what to do. I can't throw Fez up. I can't put Fez into play. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I think the safer bet here is to just attract customers now and see what I get. It's a Carmine. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just chaining my Pikachus now, I think. I think that's what I need to do. Let's stretch it here and get... Do you know what? I could probably get away with another Dynamo. How many stretches do I have left? 1 more. Okay. Let me Ultra Ball these 2 away and try and thin out. Get another Dynamo. Oh, we got Counter Catcher. That's fine. Actually, no, that works in our favor. That works in our favor a lot. Okay, I've got the game plan. I know what we're doing. We're going to throw you here, I think. Yeah, let's go for a Carmine. I like the air balloons. That makes me feel good. We're going to thin out now. So we'll do an Earthen Vessel. Get an energy. Basically, I just want Counter Catcher next turn. Doesn't matter about Bangle. Although Bangle could do the same thing for us, actually. Wait, actually, yeah, this is going to be a really good position to be in. Hold on. Let's think this through. I'm going to swing with this one. Accelerate here because then we can use its electric grounding or electrical grounding. I will manually retreat. I am worried about an Iono. I'm going to manually retreat to get energy in a discard pile. Is that even needed? I don't know. But we'll do that. And then I'll throw an air balloon here. And I think I just swing for the Thunderbolt for 200. That way, if they take a KO next turn, which is likely, we pretty much... Oh, wait. I've just realized, hold on. Did I really have this here, like, ready to use this electrical grounding when I've just discarded all the energy? I don't know. But here's the thing, right? Oh, they didn't... Oh, thank God. I was hoping they wasn't going to go for a Thuro. And they didn't, which is great. But if they did, I did have a game plan. We still have Bangle. We have Counter Catch. They knocked me out. If I get the Bangle, I could just pop this thing. But nonetheless, if you attack me, you lose. So what are you going to do? Oh, well, there you go. Both of you just like, yeah, I'll just go for the great swing then. And just like that, we've managed to beat a slacking. A nice little win. Very, very early on. I'll take it. Thunder's coming in. And Raichu is cooking a little bit. You'd think starting 3 Dynamo is a good thing, but I don't know. With a hand like this, I'm not feeling great. But hey, 1 top deck could change the whole tide. So let's see how that pans out. Monkey Dory in the active. That terrifies me. But a pass? Do you know what? That makes me feel a little bit better. Not a fan of the boss. Not a fan of the boss, but I'm just going to match everything and end my turn. Could have gone for a random spark, but I don't want to give them anything to use with the Adrenabrain. So that's fine with me. Do you know what? Another quick question for you guys in the comments. What do you think the Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y EXs are going to do? I have a feeling Mega Raichu X is going to be much more of an aggressor, very aggressive, high damage output, discard X amount of energy type. And then Mega Raichu Y is going to be much more supportive, kind of just going to have a really interesting ability and maybe a bit of a weaker attack. That's how I would imagine Pokemon would do it. I wonder if you agree with me or not. Then again, when they had the Mega Mewtwo X and Y, they did the, I think, was it the Y that was really powerful? And the X was just kind of just meh. I don't remember. Either way, we're playing against a very bad matchup. But you know what? We had a good run. We had a good run at the start. I'll let this run. They evolve into a Gabite and go for a Crispin. Probably to get an energy on the Gabite and one on the Monkey Dory. Oh, they don't attach though. They just go for a Champion's Call. Go for a Roserade, which they of course evolve into and then attach the energy. Are you going to retreat and get aggressive? Because for all they know, I have a Raichu energy and a boss, right? So it might be worth getting aggressive. Seems like they're going to do it, which actually helps me. So I'll take it. But yeah, this is going to be a very bad matchup. I think this is a loss instantly. I can't lie. Because not only are we completely weak to fighting, so is Fez. And I need to use Fez right now. So I don't think this is going to go well. But we'll run it. We'll run it to the ground if we need to. Let's go for a Fezandipity before I commit anything else here. Do you know what? Wait, what? Hold on. Did I just get it? No, wait a second. Okay. Okay. I am literally speechless. I'm going to save that bench slot, actually. I was meaning to get tcglive, but it's prized. But we just got the KO, and they don't have anything else. I mean, look, granted, I'm going to be a sitting duck. But do you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. If I can get attached from the prize, that would be amazing. What do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be an odd number, like 5. It's going to be a 5, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? For a second, I thought I did. That's what you call manifesting. You know, you believe it before it even happens. But I'll take that, hey, Bunny Poffin. Sure thing. Maybe I got a bit greedy. I don't know. It would be nice to, well, would be nice to get a research top deck. But if not, an energy wouldn't do too bad. We have electro charge. I mean, you can just go straight into getting more energy in play and go for like a boss play if I wanted to. You know, it's something I could do. But they are going to go for an evolution. So electro charge would just result in me getting KO'd anyway. They are going to Rod though to recover a Gabite, and I'm assuming an energy. Yeah, there you go. Going to get some energy with that. They go for a Petrol. Okay, what, we're going to see an unfair stamp or something? No, they grab a Hilda ahead of time. Okay. Leaves you prone to Iono, but I don't play Iono, so, you know, you're welcome. It is what it is. All right, evolution's coming in hot, and we know what's coming next. Okay, so but the Hilda is pretty self-indicative. And we get just a mid-Raichu. Okay, all right. I think I just get myself another Dynamo here, attach Balloon here, retreat and pass. Well, actually, hold on. I don't have to just pass here. I can go like this, can't I? Bring up the Roserade. We'll try and buy a turn. And I'm debating if I, like, even should have played this Raichu. I mean, this Raichu is really fun when you're playing a spread deck, you know, for obvious reasons. But 9 times out of 10, you're kind of just playing with your damage output in mind. You're trying to go for, like, the Gust Bangle play if you want, or try and set up a nice 2-hit KO. Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe it would have been worth doing the 3 peak Raichus that, you know, hit 180 with the electrical ability, and then having, like, one of this for, like, a harder hitter if we needed it. Or go for 2 of these. The only thing I don't like about this is it does discard all the energy and you need to like get it out of the active afterwards. Even though usually it's probably getting 1-hit KO'd, it's still something that can be an issue. 9 times out of 10, you want a Brave Bangle on it to hit 230 exactly. So there's some nuance to that Raichu that I'm not a big fan of compared to the one that hits, you know, 180. It can target a Fez really nicely. It can take Squawk, take Mew, and also has that, you know, ability to keep energy in play. So yeah, it's a lot to think about. Either way, they didn't get an energy. That feels really good. I'll take that. I'm going to go for an electric here, and we could get away with another KO somewhere down the line. The thing is, though, does Garchomp play Fez or anything like that? I don't think it does. Do I go for an electrical charge here? I feel like that's a bad idea. Or electro charge. They've got very similar names. Forgive me. Search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning energy. I mean, it would thin the deck out. And hold on. They healed it, right? But they didn't evolve. So I'm a little confused here. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Oh, it's tea time, baby. Start dunking me biscuits. Or if you're in America, have them with your chicken and gravy. Whatever rocks your boat. Either way, that biscuit is being risked. Okay, Artisan, still nothing to retreat just yet. They do get another Monkey Dory down, which I think is going to absolutely eat us alive. Like, we're getting away with it a bit now, I'll be real. But as soon as they get attacking and we're hitting into Garchomps, I think we just lose. If I could gust around it, maybe. We don't have that much gust in comparison. We have 3 more gust outs, which means we're going to have to take out at least 1 Garchomp to win. Or if we do get 2 single prize KOs before a Garchomp comes out, or before, well, no, yeah, before a Garchomp comes out, or if at any other point in the game we manage, yeah, so let's say they come with a Spiritomb, we could knock that out and follow that prize map to effectively go for a 1-1-1-1-1 prize map. You know, it's not ideal, but we could, if it goes our way, play around the Garchomp. It's just, it needs a lot. There it is coming out. Oh, and they got the switch. No. I don't know. Wait, did they arbor for that? Did I miss that completely? Yeah, okay. Mr. Waffler over here not paying attention. I need to use my eyes more. Yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame, but we do have Fairs, and I was hoping we could just find a way out of it if they manage to pull this off. I mean, obviously, it's not the best case scenario, and if anything, it probably was better to not promote that Raichu. And for those who don't know, by the way, that is why attacks that charge yourself up are bad. They look really good. Hello. They look really good on the surface, right? Because you're like charging up your Pokemon for free. But it sits there in the active, waiting to get smacked into. So if you have an EX Pokemon that charges itself up and you think, oh, this would be a great card, you use the attack and you attack with the second attack, it's bad. It unfortunately is bad because they just get KO'd before they can do anything because of how this format is, which, you know, I think that's okay. Right, let's go for a research. And that is a lot of electrical fish, or eel, one would say. Oh, wait, I forgot to... Oh, no, I forgot to retreat. Oh, for God's sake. Why do I do this to myself? I was supposed to retreat the Tynamo and you could stretch her, get an energy, go for an attack. Yeah, whatever, rock your boat. But my boat has been rocketed by myself and my own misdemeanors. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, let's be real. They're going to boss up my Fez anyway. That's what's going to happen, isn't it? I can't believe I did that. Look. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You'll have a lot of people in the comments after you type your comment about this misplay going, first time. Believe me, get used to it. As they do boss up the Fez, I am a... Oh, what? But why? I mean, I know why, but why? Tis a strange behavior, one might add. I mean, I could counter catch or something, but if I'm right at this point, it is just GG. It's a 400 HP Pokemon. We're not even 2-hit KOing it with Raichu by itself, and it hits for weakness, and it draws cards and can knock me out of its first attack, you know, very big deal. And I can boss this up for game later on. It's literally the worst case for Raichu, but I don't care. I'm playing with my favorite lightning Pokemon. That's all I care about. All right, well, let's promote the Fez because I can just attach retreat that. Oh, actually, okay, let's do this. Let's electric here. Get you, and I still got stretchers. Okay, I do need to get a Pikachu back. So, all right, we'll use the stretcher to get Pikachu. I did want to use it to get the other Raichu back. This one to just swing for a 2-hundo. But Monkey Dory's going to fix that mass for him anyway. It doesn't matter. So let's just get a Night Stretcher and get a Pikachu. I'll evolve into this Raichu then. Attach for the retreat on the active. Remember that, Sean. We'll just go for a research then. Throw an air balloon on an electric. I mean, the deck is functioning incredibly. It actually is just straight up working. And I think with a bit of fine tuning over time, maybe a few more bangles or something, you could have a bit of a banger of a deck just to throw on the ladder, you know? Either way, let's flip the script. Hey, we could get a bangle here while I speak about it. Well, no, but we do get the prime. Feeling very primitive today. Do I want to be priming here? Maybe. I think I just, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just target a Monkey Dory. Let's just get rid of it. Sure thing. We'll follow this game through, as it were. I mean, you could obviously make this deck a lot better, right? You could... honestly, a really cool way to do this would be to have some luminous energy in here. Throw a... Is it Teal Mask Ogerpon? I forget their last names. Teal Mask Ogerpon, I think it is. No, it's not Teal Mask. It's Water... The Water Pond. That one. Wellspring. That's it. Throw a Wellspring Ogerpon in here. Throw an Iron Hands in here. And just go with a 2-2 Raichu electrical grounding line. And you still have a pretty strong lightning deck. Throw in a Zekrom. I mean, at that point, it is just a lightning box that plays a Raichu. But that is much more consistent and reliable for multiple games. Like, you could get a hands up, take 2 prizes that way, and that could keep you in the game. Obviously, I wanted this to be much more Raichu focused for the sake of the video. But if you wanted something more meta, bring down your Raichu line and throw in some more meta cards. You know, that's how you go about it. For those who do want to actually, like, improve it, I think that's a really cool idea. Because Raichu does serve a really good purpose in being a single prize attacker that is hitting big damage, can take a 2-prize KO, and still has a pretty useful ability. So yeah, some food for thought there for your electric lovers. Either way, I believe, again, let me just double check. I think the Pikachus are pretty much done here. Yeah, how many have I oh, got a burp coming. Lovely. What I was going to say was how many have I played? But regardless. Oh, wait, hold on. What? This is very awkward. I need to night stretcher to get my what? I've lost all my Pikas and my Raichus. They're all in the discard pile. Ain't that something, eh? I'll tell you what. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's thin out the deck as much as we can. I need to get my night stretchers going, mate. Tell you what, if you think this deck can't draw, I don't know what planet you're living on. This deck is drawing like insanity. And again, functioning so well. You got to give it that. It's doing... yeah. Look at me. Patting myself on the back, okay? You got to give it. I make a good deck. What is blood saying? Let's just get energy and play and stop the waffle. Stop the cap, man. Hey, look, do you know what? If I could get a 2-hit KO on a Garchomp, I'll be happy. That means they... We don't want them getting a dark on the Monkey Dory. Actually, wait, no. Even if they do, we could get a 2-hit KO here. Do you know what? If we get a 2-hit KO, I'll take it. Even if we lose, I'm fine with that. But do we get it? That's the question. As it stands, we shall see. Gabite coming out as they call a champion and attached to the Garchomp. Weirdly enough. Okay, they got the boss. They're going for max damage output. Fair play. I would have liked to get a knockout on one of the Garchomp at least to make me feel good. But I'm all right with this outcome. As they hit me for a 640. Jesus. But chill. It ain't that deep. It's not like I would have done that. Definitely not. All right. That is going to be it for today. Do you know what? I actually was quite impressed with this deck and how it functioned. I'll be real. I obviously did mention how you could go down a little bit more of a toolbox route. You could also commit very heavily to the Thunderbolt Raichu that does 200. Throwing like 4 Jet Energy and try and just hit 230 with the Bangles every time to like knock out all the basic EX Pokemon. Like that's something you can actually do, which is really cool. And with that all in mind, this was more so an homage to the Mega Raichus that are coming out that I'm so excited for. And if you're excited for it as well, then show that love by leaving a like. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.